Hello everyone, in today's session we will be looking at arrays. What do you mean by arrays? Arrays are a collection of variables. So what happens is, if I want to store one data, I can use a variable, that's a single variable. But then if I want to store more than one, example, I have a class of 60 students and I want to store marks of 60 people, I cannot sit and make 60 variables. That is very time consuming. Therefore I will use one array. So it will make one big box within which I can store 60 different values. But then how do I pick up a particular value then? So for that situation, Java has given me this concept of indexes. What do you mean by index is basically each position where the value is stored, it will start from 0 and from there every time it will increase +1 +1 +1 and it will store all the values. That means if I want to get this particular value, I can just say array at position 2 and accordingly it will fetch me this value. Let's try to create an array here. I'll go to new class and we write the name as array and click OK. Fine, so I got this code. I just open the editor out here. Okay, so we got lots of code here. We'll just remove them and remove these as well. The main method needed. Correct. Okay, within this, if I want to use arrays, I need to import java.util.array package. Okay, so this will basically give me various things that an array can do. Okay, so we'll create an object for arrays. It's how do you make an array? I will have to define the data type int. Let's assume I'm storing marks as a student, so marks bracket open bracket close, then I'll open a curly bracket and give the value. So one student has got 20, 15, 95, 72 and let's assume 3. So these are the marks that I have given. Correct. Okay, this is one way of declaring it. If you want to declare later on, I can give like this in scores. Okay, and leave this blank. So if I want to leave this blank, I'll just specify the size. So my size is 3, I want to store. Okay, then later on whenever I want, like I got the scores and I want to store, so I can say scores of the first player at the 0th position will get stored. Value will be 50. Okay, similarly scores of the second player at the place 1 will be 42 and scores of this particular person is, let's assume, 71. Okay, so we got these three. If I want to print something or retrieve this value from the array, I'll say system.out.println and I'm just saying scores at the position of 1. So scores at the position of 1, that means this particular value is going to be shown by me by the array. So if I just compile this, compiling done, no syntax errors, I'll just go here, I'll say void main. So the output is 42. Correct. Okay, now we will look at if I want to print all the values. So there are two ways of doing it. First, I'll show you the simple way. I'll just say system dot out dot print ln. Okay, inside this I'll just write arrays dot to string and I'll just specify the name of the array. So my array name is marks. No syntax errors, and if I try to execute, let's close this and try. So these are all the values in the array. If I don't want to do it this way, there is one more way of doing it. So I'll use a loop. I'll say for, I'll create a variable I that starts at 0 because array position start at 0. I should be less than marks dot length. Okay, and I'll do I plus plus. So every time it's supposed to be increasing by 1. Correct. Okay, so it will keep taking the values and I'll do system dot out dot println. Please show me marks at the position of I. So first time it will go by position of 0, then position 1. Keep doing this until there is marks left. Correct. Okay, so if I compile this, okay, there's an error found. Length does not need the brackets. No syntax errors. And if I go here and I say void main, so now if you see, I got individual values as well. So this is one more way of doing it. Another thing, if I want to sort the array, so if I want to sort it in an ascending order, I will simply just say here I'll go before printing. I'll say arrays dot sort and I'll say marks. So what it will do is the entire marks array it will sort out. Okay, no syntax errors. And now if I view it, the smallest value first, so ascending order it will show. Okay, so if I just clear this off and now try, I have to go to void main. See, now the array is sorted in ascending order and given to me because of this function arrays.sort. So basically there are various things that we can do from an array. We can store values, more than one values. They're supposed to be of a fixed data type, they're supposed to be of a fixed size. So we are doing that, and then apart of that you are able to retrieve values, you are able to store values, you are able to sort them in ascending order, descending order. So basically these are many things that we can be done using arrays. Alright, see you next class.